What if your sketches could open doors to another world? Welcome to the beginning of your new obsession. Serafina woke with a jolt, her heart pounding against her chest, her mind still swirling from the vivid dream. The city lights outside her window blinked like distant stars, but something felt different tonight. The dreamscape had called her again. It was more than just a place of sleep. It was a world she could shape, twist, and control, but she was still learning how to navigate it. Every night, it felt like the dreamscape grew stronger, as though it were alive, feeding off her fear, her desires, and her insecurities. And every time, she was pulled deeper. She ran her fingers through her dark hair, trying to shake off the unease. It had been weeks since the first dream, and each one seemed to take her further from reality. The line between waking life and the dreamscape was blurring. Her phone buzzed on the nightstand, dragging her back to the present. A text from Kale. "Are you okay?" Serafina frowned. Kale had been the only one to understand what was happening to her. The strange dreams, the power she couldn't control. He had been there from the start, guiding her through the chaos of the dreamscape. But even he didn't know what it meant, that she could manipulate it, pull it into her waking life. She typed a quick reply, "Just a bad dream." Kale's response was almost immediate. "Don't let it control you. We need to talk." Serafina stared at the message for a moment. She knew the truth. If she didn't get a grip on this, the dreamscape would consume her. It already felt like it was creeping into her world, blurring the lines. She took a deep breath and rose from the bed, grabbing her jacket. She had to see Kale. She needed answers, even if she wasn't ready to face them. As she stepped out of her apartment and into the cool night air, Serafina felt the familiar pull, the energy of the dreamscape calling to her. It was always there, just beneath the surface of reality, waiting to pull her back. The city was quiet, and the streetlights flickered overhead. But Serafina couldn't shake the feeling that something was watching her. She glanced around nervously, but there was nothing, just the silence of the night. Yet, as she walked, she couldn't ignore the sensation the dreamscape was reaching out to her, drawing her in. Her phone buzzed again, and this time, it was Kale. "Meet me at the park. It's urgent." Serafina's gut twisted. Something was happening, and she needed to know what. She had no idea what Kale meant by urgent, but she was about to find out.
Chapter 2. The Meeting. Serafina hurried through the quiet streets. Just a few blocks away, but with each step, something was wrong. She could feel it in her bones. The city felt off tonight. The lights above her seemed to flicker in a strange rhythm, like they were trying to tell her something. She brushed off the thought. It was probably just her imagination. When she reached the park, she spotted Kale leaning against a tree near the fountain. His dark jacket blended with the shadows, but the faint glow from the street lamps illuminated his face. His expression was grim, more serious than she had ever seen him. "Kale," Serafina called, her voice low, almost hesitant. He straightened when he saw her, his eyes scanning her with concern. "You came? Good." She crossed her arms, trying to hide the chill creeping up her spine. "What's going on? Why the urgency?" Kale took a deep breath, his gaze never leaving her face. "It's happening faster than I thought. The dreamscape, it's bleeding into the real world." Serafina froze. her pulse quickening. What do you mean bleeding into the real world? Kale stepped closer, lowering his voice. Nightmares. Your nightmares. They're no longer just dreams. They're starting to manifest in your waking life. Serafina swallowed hard. She had felt it, hadn't she? The way the world seemed to flicker sometimes, as if reality itself was distorting around her. But how? How is that even possible? You're powerful, Serafina, Kale said. You can shape the dreamscape, but you're still learning to control it. If you don't, the nightmares will cross over, and worse, so will the darkness that created them. The weight of his words hit her like a punch to the gut. She had always known there was something dangerous about her powers, but she never imagined they could tear apart the very fabric of reality. We need to fix this, she said, her voice barely above a whisper. Kale nodded. We will, but first, you need to understand what's at stake. The dreamscape isn't just a place of dreams. It's a world that's connected to ours in ways you can't fully grasp yet. Serafina's mind raced. I'm not ready for this. Kale stepped forward, his eyes intense. You have no choice. If you don't stop this now, both worlds will collapse, and it will be your fault. Subscribe, like, and turn on notification for next chapter.